Hello and welcome back to Caves of Qud. We're cutting it up, cutting up the rug. How does it cutting the rug up? How does that phrase go? We're gonna cut up a rug. That's it. There we go. We did it. Um, hey, when I originally started playing Qud, I didn't realize that all of the tiles would face left if they weren't you, basically. Like all NPC characters and all monster tiles and all basically tiles that aren't you face left. So I originally thought that the Dromad faced right, and I thought that they had just kind of a weird alien head that had like a big old elongated skull and then like a little pointed nose that faced right. You see that? And I thought they kind of sat on a rocking chair. So they were just like a little rocking, a little alien on a rocking chair, because I didn't understand. And honestly, it still works. I can still sometimes see them that way. But now that I know that the dromads are kind of like camels, it works both ways for me now. But anyway, how are you doing? We're playing some Qud. I'm enjoying this. It's good to get back into the fray. Back to what I know. Let's go to Irodad, and see if he has any Witchwood bark. No, he doesn't. And see, that's therein lies my problem, my new problem. I don't know how to get Witchwood bark. I guess I could go to the 6-day stilt, because I'm pretty sure I could get it there, because there's bound to be more apothecarists there, but. All the same, this is kind of a bummer, and I don't have any more Witchwood bark. I think I'm all out. So I think I might take a short detour and cross the stilt. Now, this isn't as good for me because my zealot died. So I'm actually not going to gain anything from this. But I like the desert. It's one of my favorite parts in the game. One of my favorite places to explore. It's a fairly safe place. That's not safe. That's pretty not safe. Oh, they did follow me. Okay, well, you picked the wrong guy to mess with, my dude. That was actually not a bad experience. I might actually let's take these guys on for a bit of extra grind. Just a little bit of grind. I'm going to go ahead and shift weight, 35 turns. By the way, along with a lot of the new features, locations of Qud, there is now much better controller support for Qud. And I am open. It's a nice level up for us. I am open to trying them out. Oh no. 2 of them at once. I should have waited for my cooldown to come down. I am open to trying them out. It does kind of require me to relearn everything a little bit, but I'd be open to trying it. Oh, that slam missed them. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. Just wait for them to... They seem to be quite slow, actually, so I can just, like, walk away from them. I didn't realize how slow that these Gersh acolytes of or Agulguts, I don't know what they're called, how slow they were. All right, it's another 250 experience. It's a nice chunk of XP we just got there for free, basically. Can't remember what I was talking. Oh yeah, controller support. So along with a lot of the extra stuff that's been added to Qud, like the devs are kind of preparing for the Steam Deck. Like the Caves of Qud is now Steam Deck ready, as I understand it. It's not like there's a lot of different tiers of Steam Deck ready, and I think that Qud is like good. It's good. And then I think above that is like great, and then but like there's different tiers. I can't remember which is which, but like there's ones that are like yeah, this game will work. It requires a little bit of investment on your part, just a tiny bit, but they are good. And then there are games that have basically like no effort has been made on the part of the developers or the production company, and you're gonna have to do all the legwork. Doesn't mean you can't play it. Does mean that if you want to, you're gonna have to invest a little bit of time. So work has been done to CUD to make it controller friendly as well as Steam Deck friendly, which is good. I'm glad because I did put in my reservation for a Steam Deck, and I do want to play Caves of Qud on it. I didn't know that this person sold stuff, and I didn't realize they would sell tonics. So that's interesting to me. Also, did we lose like 50 drams of water on the way here? Seems like it. Okay, let's look at our Pope. Disliked by farmers, disliked by urchins. That's fine. I can make peace with that. We don't have any secrets for them yet. So I want to, this is possibly one of the earliest I've ever gone to the Stilt. I want to take a quick moment. Oh, is that an apothecarist or an ichor? It's a chef. Fermented tongue, that seems new. Congealed salve. Lava. There's going to be some new stuff, and I'm not going to necessarily know what it is or what it does. And that's good. That's nice. You know, it's nice to not know everything. I didn't know everything. I wouldn't even pretend to know everything. But, I did know a lot of things. And hey, here's witchwood bark. It feels more expensive now. Let's sell our kudzu stem. And our bronze dagger or stuff like this. I still have wire. Wire strand actually has a purpose now. So I will be keeping it. I think I will be selling the missile launcher at some point. I'll keep the bloodstained neck ring for now. Well, no, I'm not going to sell my apron. I think we're good. I think, well, I should preserve smoldered mushroom and spine fruit, but that requires me knowing cooking and gathering. We only have 15 drams left, so I guess I'll learn cooking and gathering now. Your intelligence isn't high enough. We need 15 intelligence. Okay, well let's buy it now. I was gonna have to increase my intelligence, at some point, so may as well be now. We'll take butchery, and I'm gonna take some cudgels abilities. We're gonna take bludgeon. Conk is just very good. Wait a minute. If I could choose between conk and backswing, I think I'd take backswing. 100 and then okay, so we are 10 short of taking both, so I'm gonna take backswing. Bludgeoning and backswing are just very, very good. Conk is great, though. Conk is probably next on my list. So now that we have that, let me go ahead and preserve our fresh food. We get some star apple jam, some spine fruit jam, some pickled mushrooms. We could preserve some of our stuff. I probably want to preserve our Hulk honey jam at some point, or Hulk honey injectors. Now we can I'll sell my star apple jam. I'm pretty sure this does actually make it more valuable. I'm not going to sell the star apple, actually. I'm going to sell the spine fruit and some of the pickled mushrooms. Just to have a little bit of extra water, because we really don't have a lot. In fact, I might even sell the rest of let's sell the rest of our mushrooms. I might take on some fungal infections this game. This is going to be like something I kind of want to do. I almost want to make this its own series. Can you tell me what these are? You can, for 7 drams. Implant reactive cranial. Skull shape and alloyed. So we actually have a Gutsmonger on a Truekin run, which is really nice. I have been very unlucky lately with not having Gutsmongers when I actually need them. I kind of want to do a series, or maybe just do it like as I make my series, my normal gameplay series, where I make an effort to get the achievements. There's a ton of new achievements, and I'd like to get them. Like, you know, I play this game a lot. I wouldn't mind, you know, actually getting some of the achievements. Is that a jeweler? Oh man, that is so good. Plastic for gloves. Agate stone. I love when we have a jeweler at the 6-day still. Makes some of my work really easy. Just like so much easier. Oh, we have a basilisk. They are leaving molt. They're molting everywhere, so they're actually making some of the stalls inaccessible, which is hilarious to me. They're kind of a pain. They're gonna be a pain in the butt, I think. Bloody molting basilisk husk and mechanimus. Well, that's not the husk. That's them, though. Well, whatever. There's nothing in this tile except, I guess, the shoes. Do we have nice shoes? We have woolly leather boots. That is actually really good. Those are good shoes. Those are like quite valuable. Okay, we have a bookbinder. Kind of want to might go shields this run. Not until we have a floating something that sheds light, though. What do we got? We got a schematic salesman. Good. Not having a schematic salesman has got to be one of my least favorite, like, hard mode settings for CUD. We've got a really good stilt. We've actually got a very good stilt. We've got a schematic salesman. We've got a gutsmonger. We have a jeweler. That's really good. Hey, look, snail encrusted quilted shawl. Is this the run? Could this be the run where we make friends with the with what's his name? The slog? And it seems like every single run I want to make this happen. And it just, something always ends up getting in my way. So I don't know. You do get an achievement for drinking the dreaded Clicoa juice, whatever you want to call it, Clicoa soup. I don't know if you get an achievement for making friends with the slog. I think it's only for drinking the juice. Also, this guy seems to farm snails. I wonder if he does sell a lanterned. Oh, this is a lanterned snail shell. Electric snail shell. Is this a hat? Oh, it does actually offer reputation with the mollusks. Amazing. I want that. This could be the run. This could be the run where we make friends with the slog. You know what? I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to sell my missile launcher. It's a lantern one as well. So it's actually, like, viable as armor. Like, what are we using right now? Actually nothing. So this thing is, like, actually really good. -1 to hit. Oh, that's our DV is not good. Okay. So we lose a bit of DV, but what do you mean to hit? -1 to hit. Does that mean for us to hit? Because that's not good. It's not great. We have 9 AV right now, which is nice. This early in the game, it's actually really nice to have that amount. So we have witchwood bark. That's really all I came here for. We are famished. I think that's it. We'll get the we'll get. Actually, is that another schematic salesman? It is. We have 2 schematic salesmen. That is really nice. Okay, this is actually a wonderful stilt. I'm really happy with this stilt. 2 schematic salesmen, a jeweler, and a gutsmonger. It's like perfect. we'll eventually want to, we're gonna want to have to invest a lot of money in, what am I trying to say right now? We're gonna want to invest some money to have them tell us what all of the different cybernetics are. Like, that's just a thing we're gonna have to do. I didn't know that there's a second thing here. Oh, we could try eat something else. Mashed lag, flesh, knish. Yeah, let's try that. Plus 4 willpower. Wow. Plus 11% max HP. Nice. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. I wish I could keep that, but there's no way. There's absolutely no way we're going to be able to keep that. You're lost. Of course I am. So yeah, I mean, CUD on the Steam Deck. That's pretty exciting. I mean, I don't really talk too much about things outside of the game, I guess, but I am actually very excited for the Steam Deck for various reasons. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that when I get a console, we should have taken charge. Okay, that was very dangerous. Could have died there. When I get a new console, I like to make it my own. And by that, I mean like, oh, is this, this thing is dangerous, isn't it? Tough. Asphodelite and Mechanimous. Oh, they're neutral. Nice. I like to make it my own. Like, you know, I like to root it, mod it, put homebrew on it. You know, basically, I only ever wish. Oh, we have a croc. I only ever wish for basically a handheld PC. I know that there are handheld PCs, but there aren't really any really good ones. I would say, oh, we need oil for this. Shoot. They've got some stuff, some good stuff. Actually, some very good stuff. They probably have an eater's injector. I'm gonna mark them on my map. Yeah, I've always wanted for a how do I mark them on my journal? I forgot how to do that. It might be a CUD UX thing, and I'm no longer using CUD UX, so I'll just mark them in my journal. I think they're Mechanimist. I need oil for them. Mechanist and disliked by crabs. Disliked by the Hindra Nebela. Oh, that sucks. Still, I'd still make friends with them. Map pin. Mechanimists. I always forget how to spell Mechanimists. I don't know. I'm willing to spell it wrong. I don't care. Yeah, I've always wanted like a decent handheld PC. I just thought that was like a really obvious thing. Mostly though because I'm not a huge fan of. This is gonna get opinionated. Oh, we have a Dromad caravan. I'm not a huge fan of exclusivity for the most part. I think it's not like just generally not a great thing. It's pretty. Like I am actually one of those people that kind of believe in pro consumer practices. So, you know, they're like Steam, Valve are a very divisive company, and I understand that, and I'm not going to try and convince anyone that they should like Valve or trust Valve. I understand the distrust of Valve, but I think that Valve is a company that experiments, does a lot of experimentation, and also, for the most part, are pretty consumer friendly. I haven't really ever suspected them of like foul play, but that's me. And you know, what I consider foul play may be different from what someone else considers foul play. So, I've watched, you know, what Valve have done over the years. Like they've tried their Steam boxes, which were less than successful for various reasons, and their controller, which was interesting, but ultimately it was an experiment more than it was like a like I don't know, product. And I think that's what a lot, like if most people would accuse Valve of experimenting more than putting out like finished products. Like I guess there are things that Valve wants themselves, you know, like the way I imagine it is it's like either, oh, let's put on our bloodstained neck ring. It's either Gabe Newell or like, you know, a group of people at Valve that are like, you know what would be cool is a controller that would let you play PC games comfortably at your couch. And Gabe's just like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. And then someone else inevitably says, what about Half-Life 3 though? He's like, you know, it can wait. It's fine. And, you know, honestly, I would say, I'm going to make a spicy argument here, spicy opinion. I think that the idea of a controller that people can use to play like things like Civilization on the couch comfortably, if done properly, if it worked as intended, is, you know, better in the grand scheme of things for the whole than Half-Life 3. Sure, Half-Life 3 has fans. Half-Life has fans. Half-Life has a lot of fans. There are a lot of people who are like looking forward to one day hearing literally anything about Half-Life 3. And they would be excited at the prospects of a new entry to one of their favorite, series. But consider, like, if you could make PC games accessible for the whole, for everyone, and not just for, you know, the enthusiast, people who are willing to spend a lot of money to build a very fancy machine, you know, who are willing to learn all of the keyboard commands to, you know, play some of their favorite games. So, you know, for instance, a game like Caves of Qud, or, you know, Civilization, or I don't know, something else, something less obvious. I don't know, Desktop Dungeons. That's a pretty good game. I think that would be better for everyone. That's, of course, good for Valve. I mean, if it takes off, they make money. And that's, you know, usually I do find that the distrust comes from people's assumption that it stems mostly from their desire to make money. I wouldn't disagree that money is always going to be part of the conversation. It has to be. I mean, that's what we live in right now. That's the unfortunate reality, is like, it doesn't matter what product you're buying. There is, of course, motivation to make money. So, you know, why is that an argument against Valve? Why is that not an argument against, I don't know, Nintendo or Sony or any number of various companies? Like, you know, oh, they want to, you know, they like, was that a chrome pyramid? These are statues. What is this? This is strange. Marble statue of a chrome pyramid. Mountainous pyramid of chrome hovers above you. The volume around it appears furrowed somehow, and sound only comes through in waves. It's as though space and time themselves were crumpled away before the thing's very presence. Sorry. You know, maybe some fluids would help. Yeah. So I guess I just don't really buy into the argument of, like, you know, Valve is purely money motivated, because it's like, well, yeah, but like all companies are. So save it. That's a weird new tile. Look at that. Brindstock Gate. That is really neat. I like that. Here's our Snapjaw for... This is the new Red Rock, by the way. Red Rock is completely different and is very, very fancy now. There's a Snapjaw fort in it. There's all kinds of new things going on. It's more cavernous. It's more ruinous. There's like it looks like we're in like a underground, almost an underdark right now, of like little monster homes and dwellings. There's almost like layers as well, not layers, layers of creatures and alcoves, and there's like a river here, and like it's a lot. It's really cool, but it's also more spicy. There's more stuff going on. You're more likely to encounter things that will hurt you pretty badly. It's not just the baboons that I fear from Red Rock now. It's a legitimate dungeon now. It's a dungeon which feels, consistent with the other dungeons that have been added to this game. Is this for the back? Furs. Equip manual. Oh no, that's for the body. No, so never mind. So, I mean, backing up a bit, like if I buy a Vita, I hack my Vita. I'm sorry. I know this is like maybe you don't expect this from me, but I'm kind of cynical when it comes to products. I don't like how walled garden, like basically every product is a walled garden. I don't like how I have to like break my warranty and spend a couple of hours to make the product something that I think would serve me better, so I can like put like Netflix on it or an MP3 or MP4 player. Like why can't I just like watch movies on my Switch? I don't understand that. They could do that, they just don't want to. And I don't understand why they don't want to. I mean, I do, but I guess I don't understand why no one else questions that. I wouldn't say nobody else, just a lot of people. It's like, why don't you want the most out of your product? Why do you want to buy Super Mario World for the third time? I mean, this is very relevant right now because like we just had, like Nintendo just announced that they are no longer going to be running their Wii U eShop. And so the main source for a lot of people for like old Nintendo games, the main ability we had to play them is going to disappear very soon. And the only way to obtain some of these games now is via buying them for ridiculous prices from scalpers. To which, if you want to know my stance, and I don't want to be political, but if you want to know my stance, I'm pretty much going to just pirate Nintendo's entire library bi-weekly out of principle, because they don't seem to want the best for the people who have supported them, especially now when people could use a little bit of a win. Like it seems to me, I don't know if Nintendo really understands that a lot of the reason that they did so well with Animal Crossing and like maybe now Pokemon as well, it's not just because those games are good, it's also because they were exactly what people wanted and needed in like a really low moment for everyone. Like everyone right now is kind of bearing the brunt of a lot of built up frustration. We have a pandemic, and we have like mangled politics and mangled government and all of this stuff that no one wants to listen to when they're watching a Caves of Qud Let's Play, by the way. But I mean, I'm here as well, and I'm enduring it like anyone else. Maybe not as bad as everyone else. I definitely feel like privileged to a ridiculous degree, but I'm here just the same. And I guess I kind of resent it a little bit when I see a company take full advantage of the fact that, you know, their games were a solace for people. And then they kind of turn around and say, yeah, well, also, we don't care about you at all. Like, we don't care that our games or these games specifically could bring you some kind of happiness. We're instead going to spoon feed them to you over the course of years, so that you have to pay like $40 to $50. What is it now? Is it like $120 a year now or something? Please don't let any of this come across as whining. I feel like it's only whining if I also supported that practice, which I don't. Like I don't support it if I can. I mean, I'm actually like really opinionated about this stuff. I also know that people don't want to really hear it, and you probably won't hear me talk about it again for a while, but I think it's relevant. And you know, I guess the reason why did I bring it up? It's because like I'm excited for the Steam Deck because it's basically a handheld PC, and I can play my Steam library on it. And I mean, you can have your complaints with Steam and with Valve, and I understand them, and I maybe even agree with some of them. But they've been here and they kind of earned my trust. And now I have a library with them, which means, of course, I have a bias as well, and I accept and I acknowledge that. But also, it means that I have a reason to care when they say, hey, here's a product where you don't have to rebuy your library, and you also don't have to hack the thing for it to be the best product for you, you know, in the terms of someone who just wants a platform. It's just a platform. Like, listen to music on it. It's a PC. Watch movies on it. It's a PC. It's everything you really need or want it to be, if you get any use out of your PC, and I do. That was a slug snout, so that's not good. Okay, I don't know where the slug snout is, but I am leaving. Anyway, I hope that I haven't put you off with some of my opinion. Okay, this is a bad area. Look at all of this mess. Okay, you know what? I don't know why I didn't eat a witchwood bark. You know, I try my best to keep this channel pretty opinion free, because I do know that doesn't matter what you say or what your stance is, you're probably gonna cheese someone off. And you know, it's not like I want to make friends with certain people. It's not like I want everyone to be a viewer. There are certainly some people whose opinions I probably disagree with so much that I would not mind if they stopped being a viewer or a supporter. That's sort of my stance. But I'm not going to say what that is, because, you know, like, you know, for now. Okay, I should pay attention to what's going on. I am not doing so hot right now. Let's eat some more witchwood bark. So witchwood bark is also a med now. It's no longer a food. Really wish it wasn't... didn't automatically want to equip. The whole reason to go this way, by the way, is to find the caver corpse, and I'm definitely not finding the caver corpse. Okay, there's a slug snout shooting at me. I need to pay more attention. I regret going this way. I don't think I want to do the path underground to Jopa anymore. It's maybe a little bit too dicey. We have like 9. We have 7 AV. Well, we have 9 AV, but my Puma Chitin vest is cracked. So, and I'm still like taking life-threatening amounts of damage. Okay, that's a big deal. We killed the A slug snout. Slug snout's still like a huge arch enemy. Seed. Okay, that was a seed. So I don't think I'm going to be able to find the corpse. Man, those ivories have been like really taking it out of me. They seem to be hurting me for a lot more damage now than they did. They're almost the equivalent of Beth's right now. What is that? That doesn't look like something I recognize. Raycat. Oh, okay. I do know Raycats. I just want to get home. I guess that's the staircase up, so good enough. Oh, that's something. Oh, it's nothing actually. Shoot. Okay, so we're on our way up now. We should be able to get back safely. It'll be worth coming back here, I guess, later. I feel like taking the path under Jopa is only worth it in the beginning because that's when the caver corpse is the most valuable. Caver corpse has some really good stuff on it, but it's nothing you can't find elsewhere. I'd say in the grand scheme of things, it's maybe like 200 drams of stuff. And 200 drams is a lot of money in the beginning. But like, aside from the very beginning, it's like, you know, nothing. You can get 200 drams in like really easily later on. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, what is that? Wait, what? Oh, it's a snapshot with a cloak. Wet-born burnous and gelatinous prism disguise. I wish these disguises had a bit more function. Like, I could make friends with other gelatinous prisms if I was wearing it, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. All right. I think this is the last floor. We're 1 stratum deep now. We could still encounter a slug snout, so we're not out of it yet. Okay. There it is. I'm just gonna kill this warlord. Alright. We're back in Jopa. That's probably going to do it for this episode. But let's hand in our quest first. A return with a corpse. Ubunastrum, weird artifact, salve injector, salve injector, salve injector. Got some XP, level 10. We have a lot of skill points. I want to get Conk. I would like to get Charging Strike as well, so we're going to get Charge. That's in Tactics. Oh, it always catches me off guard how much Charge is. But it's very, very useful, so. And I guess, so we'll get Charging Strike next, and then I'll have to save for Demolish. Demolish is going to take a while. Not that long, though, actually. We could literally get it now if I really wanted it. I think I'm going to put my next point, my other attribute point into Intelligence, though. That doesn't quite give us enough skill points to buy Charging Strike, unfortunately. We need a dram of oil, I just remembered. I don't know where we're going to get that. And also, I need to check out this statue up here for the historic site. Historic sites have, by the way, gotten a little bit buffed. Both good and dangerous. So that's exciting. Anyway, maybe we'll check out the historic site in the next episode and see what's what. I hope I didn't put you off too much, but you know, feel free to throw your opinion in the comments, and you know, well, maybe we can have some kind of discussion if you disagree, and you want to do so respectfully and let me know your side of things. I'm certainly open to that. But either way, I hope you'll join me next time, and I hope you'll still leave me a like if you're so inclined, and consider subscribing if you're new to my content. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.